So quickly, I want to touch on this subject. Now, the first person to receive the COVID vaccine in the US this time is all being used for prop and show. And there's two main things I want to highlight. So this supposed nurse who took the vaccine, she actually made a slip up and said that she doesn't trust how she will be affected by the COVID vaccine and quickly switched to COVID-19.
And how and when did you get selected to be the very first in line? And why was it important for you to do so in public?
So I volunteered to take the vaccine. Ever since there were talks of a vaccine, I've been telling my friends and family, my colleagues, that when this does come to fruition, that I would be first in line. I trust the science, and so it's important for me to lead by example. What I don't trust is how I will be affected by COVID-19. What I don't trust is how I will be affected by COVID-19.
Now you let me know what you think. Was this on purpose?
What I don't trust is how I will be affected by COVID-19.
Alright, another thing to point out is this nurse said the feeling she got after this vaccine was a light at the end of the tunnel.
Earlier today, you said, "I feel like healing is coming." What gives you that hope tonight?
That I got the vaccine in my arm. I got the vaccine in my arm, and so I feel a huge sense of relief. I feel that public safety and public health will be restored. Although we are far away, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Although we are far away, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Now this was the exact same phrase Trump used to describe how he saw things going back to normal back in April.
We continue to gain ground in the war against the unseen enemy, and I see light at the end of the tunnel. I actually see a lot of light at the end of the tunnel, and we're starting the process. We're starting a very, very powerful, important process. You see that.
So I just wanted to quickly point that out. And with that all being said, have faith, remain vigilant, and God bless you all.
Big, small business is actually big business. So I thank them both. And please, good. We have some great gentlemen. Let me see. Great gentlemen. That's correct. Great gentlemen. Let me see. Great gentlemen. That's correct. Great gentlemen. Let me see. Great gentlemen. That's correct.
Great gentlemen. Let me see. Great gentlemen. That's correct.
Thank you very much. Today, my administration is also issuing new guidelines to protect elderly Americans who remain the most vulnerable. By now, nursing homes should have suspended the entry of all medically unnecessary personnel. Today, we're further recommending that all nursing home facilities assign the same staff to care for the same group of residents consistently to minimize any potential spread. And we're also urging facilities to designate separate areas for healthy and sick residents. And this is a practice that we probably will be recommending into the future long after the enemy is gone, this particular enemy is gone. We're also the enemy is gone, this particular enemy is gone. We're also the enemy is gone, this particular enemy is gone. We're also the enemy is gone, this particular enemy is gone. We're also The enemy is gone. This particular enemy is God. We're also. The enemy is gone. This particular enemy is God. We're also.
The enemy is gone. This particular enemy is God. We're also.
The enemy is gone. This particular enemy is God. The enemy is gone. This particular enemy is God.